Yes, we are back. It is the Pensole World Sneaker Championship 2016. This is the top 2 show. Thank you for tuning in as you have been every week, people. We love the people voting. We love you. We appreciate you. My name is D. Wells, representing the OSD squad. Man, we got a show in store for you once again. You, the people, have let us know. You have let us know by voting loud and clear. You want to see someone crown the 2016 World Sneaker Championship champion. And nonetheless, yeah, we got some great stuff in store for you. But let's get the show on the road. The one and only, he's back with a plan. He's better. He dusted off his cape. The one and only Mr. Paper Chaser's in the building.
Greetings, designers. Greetings,
yes, sir.
Greetings, judges. Greetings to everyone from around the world. I'm back. 4 have entered. 2 will leave.
Yes.
Gotta love where we are with the World Sneaker Championship in 2016. There have been hundreds of thousands of votes cast. There have been support and entries from countries all over the world. Really exciting to see how far the 2016 World Sneaker Championship has developed. Again, as a sneaker lover, this is really one of those experiences that leaves you with a lot of faith in the future of the industry. These designers who have all entered and submitted are a representative of the future of the business. So I think anyone who loves sneakers and footwear in general and loves the industry should get behind this. And without further ado, someone who we definitely want to thank for the inception and the drive and the vision to make it all happen, as well as the supporters of the program. Our soul brother, Mr. Dwayne Edwards, founder of Pensole Footwear Design.
What's up, sir?
I'm good, man. How you fellas doing?
We're good. We're good. The votes keep coming in. People are voting. People hitting you up saying, okay, how many job offers can we make this week?
I know, right? No, that's good though. I mean, that's the goal from the beginning, man. Was to really create some visibility for some of these young people out there, and it is working. So that's the beautiful part about the whole equation is that visibility for that next opportunity. You know, the little bit of prize money that's at stake now is just a little bit of money compared to what the opportunities lie for these kids. You know, when they get a job and get the big bucks. And then they could buy us all lunch and dinner a couple times and get us some free shoes.
I just want the $16. That's all. I'm being honest. That's all I want.
You get that in dimes?
Your dimes. I just want dimes. Yes, exactly. All dimes.
Oh man.
Nice. So no, we got this is the top 2 show, and you know what we want to do for this show was to bring in the top 4 designers that are left in the tournament.
Yes.
So you guys can get a chance to hear from them. You know, we'll ask them some questions, but really it's an opportunity for them to further kind of showcase who they are as people and who they are as designers. So let's get into that. And you know what? I want to have each of them introduce themselves. So we'll start with Archie. Archie, for everyone, say your first name, last name, country you're from, and school you attend or attended, just so we can start off the show.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Dwayne, Sean, D, Maxwell, and Ross. Good morning, guys. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning here. So again, my name is Archie Tolentino. I am from the Philippines, and I graduated from the University of Santo Tomas in Manila.
Awesome.
Who are your friends in the background, too? You got to introduce them.
Yes, the chickens are back. They are in force. They just, they woke up early.
Right.
So, excuse me for the background noise.
Okay.
But yes, chickens in the background.
So you got backup. That's good. You got backup chickens that are backup dancers. You got security.
I know. But I mean, Sean is calling me chicken man, so I'm running with it, man. I'm running with it.
That's good. All right. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome.
Welcome, Archie.
Thank you for having me.
So let's go to the U.S. Let's go, Maxwell. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Maxwell Lund from Minnesota, the United States, and I go to school currently at South Dakota State University.
Nice.
Awesome.
You got a Twins hat on. Are the Twins supposed to be good this year?
I think they're 1-9 or 1-10, somewhere around there right now, so no.
Wow. y'all having a rough decade in Minnesota sports right now. It's all right. It's all right. Good. Welcome to the show, man. Are you at school now?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Welcome, Maxwell.
Yep. Welcome. All right. We'll stick with the Maxes. Let's go with the Maxence over in France.
Well, hi, I'm Maxence Fournier. I'm 20 years old now, and I'm studying industrial design in France at ISD in Valenciennes. That's all, I think.
Well, what time is it for you there, man?
Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little tired, but I'll do it.
We thank you for your time, bro.
Absolutely.
That's good. And then, last but not least, we'll go to the other country of Northern California.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Russell O'Donnell III, representing the Bay Area, California. And
Good.
I'm currently attending Academy of Art University, industrial design.
Very cool.
Right. All right.
Is everybody a Warriors fan in Northern California now?
Pretty much, yeah. Or a Curry fan.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. So you guys were probably nervous yesterday when he kept going back and forth to the locker room.
Yeah. You know, all the girls was going crazy.
Wow. All right. So, fellas, what do you want to ask? What do you want to ask the talent that we have on the show tonight?
My first question, and I guess it's pretty much a roundtable question for each of you four, would be: did you expect to reach it this far in the competition?
Hell no.
I guess you can answer first.
Right.
This is crazy, but I'm thankful.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Max?
Getting into it, I kind of just entered just to see what would happen. So I guess no. I hoped I'd make it this far, but I didn't think I would.
Okay. Maxence?
When I first drew the concept that I submitted, I wasn't just thinking of being part of it, you know. I was just hoping to be in the 64. So so now I'm really excited about it.
Very cool.
Okay.
All right. Archie?
There you go. I think, honestly, of course, coming to these kinds of competition, you really want to be a winner, right? So you want to be intentful in your actions, in your submissions, in the competition you join. So deep inside, you believe in yourself that you would reach this point, but realistically, you don't really expect to, you know, especially with voting competitions. So it's sort of a yes and a no for me.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Indeed.
I'll start off. Maxence, when you started, drawing your design, and your design is very different. It's there's nothing like it on the market.
Yeah.
Did you know? Is that what you were going for? You wanted something that was unique, that stood out, and really push the envelope? Was that what you intended with your rendering?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to do something really different, really original, but I didn't expect that people will like it, like something they could wear. You know, that's very different, and the people enjoy it, so I'm really, really, I'm really cool with that.
Hmm. Okay.
Wow. Okay. And Archie, so you had yours, which is a tribute to, the Philippines and certain parts of the Philippines. Awful lot of country pride going on there with that boxer guy you guys got there. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's like the president or mayor. What is he? Is he the mayor, the president? What is he?
Yeah, the boxer guy.
Yeah.
He's an actor too, so a lot of things going on. I think he's a congressman right now. He's running for Senate. So yeah, I think the part of the brief was we had to choose a city, to design our project around on. So what better, city to design for than your own?
Right.
I think it's also a relevant topic, relevant issue right now. In terms of there's a lot of talk about heritage conservation in the city. There's clamor for more cultural buildings, and I thought that was a timely subject, and I guess it's doing well.
Yeah.
I'm here, so
Good.
thanks to Pac-Man if he has something to do with it. For that. So yeah,
Nice.
fortunately here.
All right.
Yes.
Good.
Maxwell, talk to us about your inspiration and your drive behind your design, sir.
About a year ago, I was sitting in a class at like a 2D design class, and the teacher just mentioned something that like some good things just last. Like they stand the test of time, and the example they gave was shoelaces. So that kind of just organically sparked like the idea of how could I go about making a new lacing system. So that was like the main focus of my design, and then I just wanted to make something that people enjoyed and something that they'd actually want to wear like today.
Nice.
So I wanted it to be like ready to wear basically, and then so I focused on the lacing system, making it appealing, but then I wanted to create a colorway that people enjoyed and liked. So then I made 100, 125, 150. I can't even tell you how many colorways I made to find the right one that they like, because like when a shoe debuts, you hear two people say like I like it, but I maybe in a different colorway, or I like to see it on feet or something like that. So I made as many colorways as I could and made a on-foot image.
Nice.
To give an example of what it would look like.
Very good.
Not mad at that.
No, I mean that's what you should do. You should do several color exploration as well as concept exploration around what you're trying to do. So we did get a chance to see some of those other explorations that you did. So that was a good job on your part. And kudos to your teacher for throwing out a random statement that led to a point of inspiration and contact for you.
Yeah, and then just last week you mentioned my color blocking. I just want to explain my color blocking for like my initial colorways. I've explored it more in the past week, but I wanted to just have a solid upper and then just have the laces offset in a different colorway to put emphasis on the lacing system.
Right. Yep. Cool. No, understood that.
Yeah, but since then I've played around with it more.
Yep, understood it. It's good.
Yep.
Russ.
Yeah.
Would you have like bugs and stuff roaming around? What happened?
Spending time with my little brother.
Okay.
And then, I was just watching him do him. He actually, touches a lot of things. He's real curious about things. I was just observing him, and he seen a roly-poly in the backyard, and he tried to pick it up. But then he freaked out when it curled up on him. So, so when I thought about it, I started laughing. I was like, out of all the bugs you touched, you got scared of a roly-poly. So I just picked it up, and then when I put it in my hand and I gave it to him, like, it's not gonna do anything. But from that point or that moment, that's when I thought about how can I incorporate this bug into a sneaker and push the boundaries of the sneaker culture.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is
That's
cool.
good. Is he afraid of him now still or no?
Nah, I'm sure he probably step on it now. He probably, probably.
Wow.
Is that what we were going for? The destruction of all roly-polies going forward?
Yeah, exactly.
They living through the sneaker.
That's good. You know, the irony in that is that they're constantly getting stepped on when it's a sneaker.
Right, with a sneaker.
Right. Very cool. So all of you guys, I'll ask you guys the same question: is what's your next step? You know, being a part of the tournament is one thing, but you know, what are your aspirations for, you know, your future? You know, obviously you can't predict the future, but you know, if you could, what would you want from this opportunity that propels you to that next step, and whether it's your college career or your professional career? We'll start with you, Russ.
Yeah. So I don't see myself in any other industry other than footwear. But for all my mentors and all the people that was helping me, eventually after being a designer, you know, I want to give back to the generations after me. So it's only right. But yeah, so I you know, I want to be a designer, you know, reach my pinnacle, and then from there go ahead and mentor, teach, and give back to what was given to me.
Cool. Archie?
I guess, yeah. I guess early in this journey, I wanted to be a footwear designer for big brands, but you know, after a few years of trying interviews and all that stuff, I realized it's gonna be harder for me. I don't know if it's geographically or you know I'm just not talented enough or something like that. So I'm thinking since we've started this small studio in our own, and with the help of this tournament, actually, I think there are a few interests in having us as a contract designer. So moving forward, personally, I see that as a more practical or at least viable option for now. But on a macro level, with all the messages, I mean, I've talked about this with you, Dwayne, before. I just wanted to have uh, like a like a I wanted to help change the mindset of my countrymen because footwear design isn't really a heard of profession here. During the earlier parts of my journey, I would tell people what I would love to do and what I would want to do, and you would kind of see in their face that they're kind of agreeing, but you know, behind those faces is it's like a okay, like that's gonna work out. So, I mean, nobody's been able to do it before, from my knowledge. So it's that small positive change in them. I mean, it's really humbling the messages I've been getting the past few weeks. Somebody's telling me they wanted to be a footwear designer before, and now that they saw me do this, for sure they'll enter in the next tournament. So, you know, Dwayne, guys, expect a lot of, I guess, entries coming from the Philippines, a lot of Pac-Man percentage. That's basically it. I'm doing what I love to do besides architecture, and I'm really humbled with all the reaction I'm getting. And hopefully, in a few years' time, like you guys, somebody would contact me or message me on Facebook that I'm doing this because of you, because I saw you do this, saw you fail, still try, and I thank you for that. So.
That was good.
That was
good. Hey, I had a few people tell me up. So it kind of worked out okay for me.
Kinda, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So you know those people are you need those people, man. You need those people as fuel. You know,
Yes.
you need those people as fuel to keep going and pushing. But I honestly don't believe I will be as far as I've gotten without those people who did not believe that I could do something. Because
Yes.
I needed them to work that much harder. And
Agree.
so there's nothing wrong with those people, man. Embrace those people. You need haters. Haters are good.
Yeah.
Agree. And just to add, I think haters are good, but sometimes I get too caught up in those comments, you know, and those kind of gets under your skin, and sometimes you forget about those people who also believe in you.
Right.
So it's a balance between the two.
Yep. I agree. I agree. I agree. Makes sense. Wake up.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
So my ultimate goal will be to work for entertainment design. So yeah, I would like to work for movies, for sci-fi movies, and so you know, I like the way that what you draw, what you create, tell stories, play on symbolics and things like that. So yeah, I would like to create the future, create a vision of the future. So yeah, that will be my ultimate goal. But I don't know how to make it, but I think I will try to make the best of it.
No, it's good.
All right.
Somebody got to create the future. Why not you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, but yeah, I have to make everything to do my dream. Yeah,
That's
Yep.
right. Dreams are free.
yeah.
Mhm.
But you know, yeah, that's why I want to create some design which look really weird, which look like you know, alien things, come from the future, really prospective, and so that's the direction I wanna take. You know.
Mhm.
Good.
All right.
Like it.
About that.
Maxwell?
Talking about our goals after the competition, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Aspirations, yes.
Short term, just get like the education and stuff that I need to take this a step further. And then long term, I'd like to someday, like my dream would be to create signature basketball shoes
Mhm.
for Andrew Wiggins, just because Minnesota. But yeah, I prefer basketball shoes over casual shoes because growing up, I like drawing and basketball. The older I got, better I got at drawing, and the more I realized I sucked at basketball. Designing shoes is like it's kind of like the way that I could combine the two and still be a part of both.
That's
Mhm.
good. That was my backup plan.
I don't have a backup plan other than this.
That's good. My backup plan was to design the shoes since I couldn't play ball in the league. So at least my shoes were still in the league.
Yeah, that happened.
and
That definitely happened.
what makes you think Andrew Wiggins is going to be in Minnesota too much longer than after his contract?
Uh, they got the guys to want to keep everyone as like a core. I think he understands that the longer they stay together, the better they'll be.
No, I actually agree, man. I think that's the best coaching available job. I mean, the best available coaching job on the market right now is that one.
Thibodeau.
Yes.
Who knew this would turn into a recruiting show? See?
Check that out. We're gonna get fined by the league.
Yep.
All right.
Well, yeah, I would like to say to all four of you guys, my personal aspirations for you and many others out there, but you four are the focal point at the moment because of how far you've reached in the World Sneaker Championship. I very much look forward to seeing who the future guys are, or woman, who's going to be talked about on the same level as some of the designers who you hear talked about all the time now. One of the issues as a father that I have, and Dee and Dwayne can relate to this, is we don't currently see our children wearing sneakers that are their own and designed by people who are creating their own classics for them. There's been a vacuum of sorts in terms of where our children lean for style and individual choices. And a lot of it is based on the current state of where the industry is, where people are being pointed towards either retro sneakers or sneakers that are designed based on retros. You four represent, as far as you have reached, a level of originality and a level of inspiration that leads me to believe that sooner rather than later, somebody will be talked about on a level as those whole list of designers whose shoes are still constantly being recycled and put back out. But you guys will represent a new generation of footwear for our children that they can be proud to wear. That's my aspiration for you guys.
Definitely. Yeah, I think all you guys are talented enough to get to that point as well. So it's not just what's happening in this tournament. You know, I'm aware of Archie and I'm aware of Russ, but it's the first time I've seen both of you, Max and Maxence. So you guys are both really talented people, and you know, the only thing really holding you back is you. That's the only thing holding you back. And I think you guys have done a great job up to this point of where you guys are going in your career. Now, I haven't seen your portfolios to see what the rest of your work looks like, but the little glimpse into your creative ability that I've seen, to Sean's point, I think your future is bright. It's as bright as you want it to be, and that goes for you too, Archie. So it's you know, the thing about this tournament, and I've said it before, you know, there's always going to be a winner and a loser. But at the end of the day, it's the journey that you get from this experience. It's what we've learned along the way, visibility we've obtained, feedback we've obtained. You know, it's the unfortunate part of competitions where you have winners and losers. But at the end of the day, there's 60 other people that's not where you are right now. So that should give you some pride to know that, you know, what you've been able to do was successful, and you know, there's a certain level of confidence you should feel associated with that as well. Any last questions for him, D, before we let them go and then we get on with the rest of the show?
I'm good, man. I love hearing from them directly, and being able to them to talk about each and every one of them, to talk about their inspiration and where they're, you know, what they aspire to. So congratulations, gentlemen. You know, and certainly I look forward to, and we certainly look forward to seeing a lot more of you in coming months and certainly years, because the response that I've been, I can only imagine what you feel like you said earlier, all of you, when you initially, you know, entered this competition. The people voted, the people responded, and certainly you're gonna, you know, your life has already been changed, and it'll change even more. So just be ready. Just be ready. Be prepared.
Good.
Keep going.
So any last words from you guys before we let you guys go? Maxence, any last words you want to say before you head out?
I just wanted to thank you for the opportunity, because I've met a lot of people because of this competition. That's a way to be visible, like you said. That's really awesome. I'm really happy to be in the top 4, and even if I'm not in the top 2, you know, that's really cool. Thanks all of you.
To be
Thank you. Get some sleep, man. Russ, any last words?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for this opportunity. I'm thankful. Shout out the Bay Area. Shout out my family. Shout out Risk It All.
Nice. Actually, I'll be up in San Francisco Thursday and Friday. I might look you up.
Yeah, maybe I could take you out for since I don't drink coffee, maybe we can go get ice cream or something.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee either, so yeah, we can do that.
What? No
Yeah.
coffee drinkers? Man.
Yeah.
No coffee, man. No coffee. And you buying because you got your tuition reimbursement. So you,
Oh, see how you played yourself earlier?
Oh, I
right.
got you, dude.
Oh,
I got you. I owe you for all those snacks.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that was funny.
Snacky. All right. Archie, any last words, sir?
I think the chickens want to get into the conference. So first, I wanna thank my fellow competitors in the tournament, Maxwell, and Ross. Congratulations for making it this far. It's not easy to be, what do you call this? We're asking for votes online, wherever place you're asking votes for. It's hard, I know. Maxwell, my matchup partner, good job on the design. I really like what you did. Best of luck in the tournament. All right. And then D, is D there? It's not there.
Yes, I'm
But
here.
D, thank you. All right, thank you. I see you liking my posts on Instagram, on Facebook. Thanks for the attention and time. All right.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, sir. Sean,
Yes, sir.
it's Pensole days. There's a few years ago, right? So thank you, sir. I know you've always been available through email. Thank you for sharing me with your thoughts, your time, for always being there when I needed help. All right, thank you for that, sir. Hope you're doing really well with your health.
Yep, I'm back.
I also enjoy your Brooklyn posts. All those gentrification things. It's real. It's happening. It's real. It's a problem. So I'm with you on that. And also, of course, last but not least, Dwayne. I just wanted to share the last time when I was in Portland. I remember that moment in Adidas when you pulled me to one side and said, I just had to be true to myself. Just had to be myself. So that's what you said, because I think what you saw in me before, I was trying to be a designer that you would say like a US-based designer. So I kind of took that to heart with all those Bruce Lee quotes also, to be yourself. So I thank you for that. I think I wouldn't be here. I think I wouldn't have my own, let's say, following if you didn't do that for me. So thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You did the work, man. You did the work.
Yes, but your direction was a really big part of it. And last, to the voters, to the sharers, my Filipino to the Filipino sneaker community, it's been overwhelming. It's been crazy. A lot of media outlets have been picking up the sneaker championship posts. So thank you. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Whatever happens, I'm truly grateful. And if you need anything, message me on Facebook. Just give me time to reply, all right? There's a lot to go through. I'm not saying that I'm not bragging or anything. I just wanted to, I just wanted to communicate that I'm dedicated to this. This is what I love. I try to reply to every share, every like as I can. So this is very important for me. Thank you for your time and your attention. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Good.
Continued, Archie. Way to go, man.
That's right. Maxwell.
I just want to say thanks to everyone who voted. I guess my goal going into this wasn't necessarily to win. I just wanted to, it was just a platform where I could increase the amount of people who are, or increase my recognition around the world. But more people see some of my work. So I think I've accomplished that. So that's a win right there. So regardless of what happens, thank you guys for holding the competition and creating the opportunity for all 4 of us, 64 of us, 4,700 of us. And yeah, also let me know when information about that Adidas class this summer comes out.
No problem. Let you know.
All right, that's
All
it.
right.
Maxwell.
All right, fellas. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening and morning.
And morning and next day.
All right,
Yep.
man. Take care.
All right, take care. Y'all get some rest.
All right. Thanks for
Man,
your time, guys.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
So lots of good stuff. Man, the top four representing USA, Philippines, and France.
Yep.
Yep.
You, the people, have certainly spoken, voted. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
The top four. Now we're gonna narrow it down
Yep.
Now we get to the nail biter moment.
to
Yep.
man.
We'll narrow it down. It was tough to get down to these final two.
Exactly.
We have a crew of professionals that looked at the work as well as taking into consideration the votes that came in as well. But what we really want to look at these designs a lot more carefully and look at not only the visual of what it looks like. That's why you have professionals looking at the work as well instead of just friends and family voting. Really taking a look at which products do we feel that have the marketability to be sold at retail, to be embraced by consumers. How well could it be manufactured, or can it be manufactured? Also pushing the envelope a bit more. What's a little bit more unexpected. What's worthy of being an unbranded product and competing against these popular brands that everyone knows and loves. So we did a lot of work looking into kind of the next steps of the next two. So it was tough, but like I said, it sucks. There's winners and losers, but at the same time, A, that's life. B, that's not what this was about.
Right.
It was about all the things that we discussed, and I'm glad to hear that each of them have that same sense of purpose and drive and humbleness about them, that they are here for the visibility, for the opportunity, for the exposure, and of course somebody would want to win. Of course that's fresh on people's mind as well. But going into this, that wasn't it. It was really that platform. It was really about that platform.
Yeah.
Because this was something when we were growing up, we didn't have an internet, so there was no way to share with the world what we were doing in our houses,
Yeah.
And sometimes that was a good thing that it wasn't shared, but no, that's what we're doing this for, man. It's a platform to allow these kids to get to that next level, whatever that next level is, whether it's entertainment design, whether it's to design signature shoes, or whether it's to give back to people, whether it's to represent your country and inspire, future designers like Archie. That's what keeps me going, quite honestly. When I'm meeting these kids every other month and hearing about their stories and hearing about why they want to do stuff and why they're doing it. That's what keeps me going, dude. And so I'm glad this is working out the way I envisioned, and then actually a bit more than the way I envisioned as well.
And one of the things that's a marvel at this entire experience is, number one, I like the fact that everyone realizes the bigger picture in being involved with the World Sneaker Championship. And number two, the thing that is just so miraculous to me about this very platform through which we're having the competition and people are submitting, and even the way people are exchanging and sharing their creativity, is you were in this industry back at a time when there was such an arduous task to getting your designs to the manufacturer. Something that doesn't get talked about a lot is the original process from 70s, 80s, and even some of the 90s that you had to go through,
right,
to get your work, your pencil to paper, actually articulated to a manufacturer to the point where it would be created, and how much of that process was such a nail-biting and hair-pulling experience in comparison to now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's something that this platform right here just shows you how far the actual footwear design industry has come to begin with, and that shouldn't get lost. We should definitely make sure that some of the designers in the future who are part of the Pensole experience, part of the World Sneaker Championship experience, actually get to see some of what you had to endure to get your actual designs realized to the point of manufacture.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we'll do that. I mean, you know, whoever is selected, you know, the winner of this, they'll get a chance to see the process of what happens when you submit something on paper, and when you have to do blueprints and tech packs and first sample, second sample, and all those things. They'll get a chance to see that, and we'll share that with the world as well. Because we want to let people in on the process and let them know that it's not as easy as it looks, but it's extremely rewarding, though. It really is.
Yep.
All right, so
All right.
fellas, you take us to the top two.
Top two.
All
Man.
right. So
So the first
All right.
matchup from
first
last week.
matchup is Rosillo Donita of the U.S. versus Maxence Fournier from France.
Oh.
The winner is Maxence Fournier.
Talk about pushing the envelope, D and Sean.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Maxence, congratulations first and foremost. Push the envelope. I mean, from his original, design to his multiple, colors and color blocking and just everything. The people responded. Something forward-thinking, fast-moving, and very different. And different is good. I don't use different as a negative. I say different is very good. So, congratulations, Maxence, on as you say, you represent your country very, very well and proudly and rightfully so. Wow.
Nice work, Max.
Yeah, nice work. Very, very, very radical and eye-catching design.
Yeah.
Now he won't go to sleep because
That's right.
he's probably like, oh snap, he's dancing right about now.
Right.
But shout out, yeah, he's up now. But shout outs also to Russ.
Yeah, definitely.
Great work on your design as well. And this you didn't make it to the next round, but we know, and take this to heart, to know that your future is very, very bright, and you have the courage, one, because you entered. There's so many people that talk about it, but you actually did it. So we certainly encourage you to keep at it, keep pushing, and then find those mentors as you already identified and spoke about earlier, and keep talking to them. So congratulations to you too, Russ. But Maxence, congratulations on making it to the top two.
That's right. All right.
Top two.
Nice. All right. Last pairing.
All right.
Next matchup.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Yeah. Maxwell Lund of the United States of America versus Arturo Archie Tolentino of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Maxwell, congratulations.
Yep. Congratulations to Maxwell Lund. Good old U.S.
Yeah, this was a tough one too, man. On multiple levels. Personally, I know Archie and what he's been doing and his quest to get into the industry. But as you heard, he's a very articulate guy and got his head on his shoulder. He'll be fine. So not concerned with Archie at all. He'll do well in this industry. But to Maxwell, first time I got a chance to speak to him tonight, and can understand he's a humble kid that he's in a small town right now. He's trying to get out that small town and get to a bigger place so he can show his work. But I think this is a good platform for him to to be able to show, outside of Minnesota what he can do at his small school. Well, not even Minnesota, South Dakota. He said what he could do. But tough matchup though, really really tough matchup, and I think it boils down to he kind of hit around the head the lacing system and being something more iconic and different, that's more unexpected. So great work, Maxwell.
Yeah, congrats, Maxwell. Congratulations.
Man, oh man. And then there were two. There were two.
Yep.
So once again, we got to thank Maxence Fournier of France, and we have to thank Mr. Maxwell Lund of USA for reaching the final two of the World Sneaker Championships.
Mm-hmm.
It started with 64, and now it's down to 2. What's your reaction here, DE? How you feeling right now looking at the final 2 from 4,700 plus submissions?
I feel good about it, man. I mean, the goal for me when I look at product is I want things to when you look at it and you close your eyes, you remember something.
Mm.
And, I would do that often if when I would go shopping or window shopping, to look at product. That's my test of product. I'll look at it for 1 second and close my eyes and see if there's something iconic that I remember about it. And to me, that's the way I've always tried to design as well, is I try to give you that iconic hit within seconds. Because we have a tendency to make our mind up in that short period of time when we are in a sneaker store. We look on that wall of a bunch of things, our eyes gravitate to areas and iconic points of contact. And once we get there, we start to scan again and see if we made sure that we see the right thing that we saw. And I think both of these shoes have that iconic nature to it, and it has that memorable feel to it, and I think it's a great matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
I agree, D, because it's amazing how you said that and you broke it down, how we scan the wall, and it's true. Both of these designs, both of these sneakers are very unique. There's nothing like this, either of them, that's currently on store shelves.
Yeah.
So you see it and you go, truly, in the good sense, what are those?
Right.
What are those? What brand is that? And then you quickly will realize it's not from a recognizable brand that's out there currently, but a standalone, and in a good sense, a standalone brand that has a lot of that can create history at the same time, and pushing the envelope and being like, okay, I want these. I want to buy them. I want to wear them. I even want to wear them out of the store. And
Right.
that's all going to happen, with both of these designs. I'm not saying that both are going to be made. There's going to be one, but it could happen with both of these sneakers.
Yeah.
So and then the color rendering, I'm so glad that you and the team had them do additional colors and renderings to show, kind of, diving deeper in terms of the color blocking, materials, and certainly, as in both of them, you have a lacing system and then more of a neoprene, as I would say, a slip-on sneaker that again is unique, and it involves or says you haven't seen this before.
Right.
So, yeah,
Well,
good stuff.
both of these designs represent the celebration of an original choice.
Hmm.
And as much as we make fun of even how NBA athletes and other athletes in other sports dress, truth is it's an individual original choice that they're making. And I think that's something that we need to have translated to the sneaker industry now. We need to celebrate the original choice, the original design, and put people in a position where they want to make a new choice. That's lacking so much right now in the industry. Everyone's going for the de facto, what's acceptable, what can I buy that my friends will look at me really quickly and say that I'm in the in crowd, as something that's different that people can say, wow, those are pretty fresh. Where'd you get those? And, you know, spark all those original conversations that don't happen anymore.
And then you make up a lie and don't tell them where you got them from, so they don't have the same ones you get like the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
All of that is, you know, represented here in celebration of an original design versus an original choice versus forcing the consumer to be different.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yep. Yep.
Good.
Man.
All right. So that's the top two. So there should be up on the site now for voting, so we can get to the next round and next week.
Yep.
Next week.
Vote, people. WorldSneakerChampionship.com. You have until is it still open until Thursday once again?
Yeah, same.
Okay, Thursday, 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Go and vote. Let your voices be heard. You know, you can vote on your smartphone, your tablet, you know, computer. Just vote. Yes, you can vote multiple times from different IP addresses. Yes, we do know about that.
Yeah.
Bots.
Yep. So, oh man, D, you this is week. What week are we at? This is probably at least the 5th week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 5th week. So we got one left. Yeah.
And to see and experience this, you know, I know you and your team there in Oregon have been working hard, and it doesn't go unseen or unrecognized because to go from 4,700 submissions down to 64 and then keep on whittling down, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and hours and rubbing of eyes. So thank you.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you to your team, especially, you know, people working on the you know, the unseen seen people, I call them.
Yeah, Herbert, Wachaya, they hold it down for us every week, man. Every week.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it. So,
That's it.
Final thank yous. You know, again, a huge shout out to Foot Locker for supporting the program and the vision, as well as Soul Collective supporting the program as well. There's interviews with the four finalists. There's interviews up on SoulCollector.com.
Yes.
So you can learn a little bit more about the 4 gentlemen that you met tonight. But one more show to go, and looking forward to next week. And this has been a great journey. Great journey.
It can only be one.
It can only be one. So get to voting. Make sure you do it. Come back and vote, and then see us next week, next Sunday, same time, same channel, but WorldSneakerChampionship.com 2016. We want you to go vote right now because you aren't half-stepping, and we appreciate that. Y'all be safe. Peace. And we're out.